What's your favorite scary movie?
He can't kill the boogeyman.
Wait.
Sink.
I'll be right back.
What is up, you all? We are here for another Scary at Night on this Tuesday. It is currently storming in Ohio right now. Bad, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tired of these storms, bro. But we here, we rocking out, man. Big, what's up to y'all? Hope everybody had a great weekend. And we're here to kick off the week, man. We got a lit week this week for some streams. Smash that like button if you haven't. Let's try to get to 70 likes. We have 29 likes right now. Let's try to get to 70. Stop what you're doing. Smash the like button. Like I said, I hope everybody's been doing well. And we'll have a good night tonight. We'll talk about some of the latest horror news, and we'll get into some horror movie talk and things like that. So one thing I want to say is, remember, Super Chats push you to the front of the line and guarantees your comment and statement or question to be actually read, because it gets busy in the chat and things like that. So keep that in mind. Also think about becoming a member of the channel. On Mondays we will do exclusive content such as live streams and watch parties and things like that. We got another watch party that's about to be coming up. I will be planning that watch party out this weekend, actually, so we can get locked in for another watch party. And yeah, man, before we get into it, I want to give my channel members and patrons their video. I appreciate you all, everything you do for this channel. Thank y'all so freaking much, man, for keeping this channel alive. And man, appreciate y'all. This is for you all, and enjoy. Appreciate y'all, man. To get it going and everything, I'm gonna bring my guy on. We're gonna rock out tonight for a few hours with y'all. And here we go. Oh, that motherfucker got the Pink Ranger, bro.
What's up, bro? Yeah,
bro.
Girl out to chill with me today, y'all.
Here, man.
This the one my brother picked out. He said, they're going to Pink Ranger, then he pimped off.
Man, yeah, I remember that. I saw that in the store. I said, they got a Pink Ranger right there.
And then he started walking like, man, BB peeping everything. I was like, damn.
Yup, I remember I seen that. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
And boy, Terry copped it.
Yeah, copped it right away. Like, I seen a Red Ranger and all. I'm like, man, fuck them. I'm getting the Pink Ranger.
Oh my God. All
What's
right.
up,
We here, bro. We here, man. We got a lot to do this week. It'll be a lit week. And yeah, man, I'm gonna say what's up to everybody real quick. Jerry, what's up?
What's up, Jerry?
Ken, what is up? Yeah, check out my new Weapons trailer reaction. Can't wait to see that movie. Check it out. It's up right now. Let's look, even if y'all don't care for this movie, which you're sleeping on it, go check that trailer out. But go watch the trailer with me, man. Smash the like button on that. Let's get that video to 1,000 views. Smash the like button over there. And check the Weapons trailer reaction out, man. It's a good movie from the looks of it, and I can't wait to see it. So thanks, Ken. W Mod. Ken also saying let's get Willie to 10,000 views. Yes, Willie actually just hit 5.1K. 5.1K. So it was at 5. Let's get to 10. We're on the way to 10, y'all. Let's get it. Miss Erica, what's up? Paula, what's up? Blake, what is up? What is up? Miss Erica once again. Let me see. Ty Lee said this intro song is fire. Appreciate it, Ty Lee. Appreciate it. Kaya said, hey, what's up, Kaya? Nerdy girl, what's up? What's up? And we here, man. Mm-hmm. So once again, check out that. And then we got Horror and Chill tomorrow. And then this Thursday, there's going to be a very special stream. You don't want to miss it. A Willie 5K celebration stream, man. We have to do this. At first, I was contemplating on it, like, man, should we? But that is actually a huge accomplishment for us. Me, myself, the cast. It's a huge accomplishment, bro. 5,000 views. So, hell yeah, man. We go celebrate that Thursday, man. I got to stop doing that to myself, feeling like it's not a, like, you don't always get to celebrate, but Willie hitting 5,000 views, everybody's been telling me lately, like, bro, like it's crazy that movie's doing what it's doing, and just congratulating me on this shit. So I'm like, man, I gotta be the one to celebrate this. So this Thursday at 8, man, we gonna celebrate Willie hit 5K, man, and that stream's gonna be lit. That's all I can say.
Definitely, bro.
So we gonna pull up. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. It's almost at 5.2K. It's crazy. About to pull up some Bloody Disgusting, y'all, and get into some horror talk, man. We got a goal going on right now for super chats if you haven't seen it already. So if we hit a total of 10 super chats tonight, a total of 10 super chats. So the super chats are starting off at $5. You can only do the $5 super chats, the teal ones that'll go towards the goal. $5. Scariest fan films. So y'all remember we had that rabbit hole when we watched the scariest fan films. Somebody sent me a playlist. I got another playlist, y'all. I got another playlist. And then paranormal videos, if y'all want those. And we got horror trivia game. And I got something that's so cool. It's a rabbit hole we can go down. Old creepy commercials, bruh.
Oh, wait, let's do that, y'all.
If we hit the 10, look, this is another rabbit hole I'm bringing to the channel. I think that this could be crazy. I literally saved it for y'all. But I have saw this creepy commercial, bro, on TikTok, and it made me think about some of the old creepy commercials. But I got a stack of videos. We can watch the old creepy commercials, y'all, from back in the day. And if we get the $10 super chat, if we get the total of 10 super chats, that can definitely help, because I don't know if I'm copyright or not, but I'll take the risk for y'all. And I think that it could be something cool and fun, bro. The old commercials, super nostalgic. I saw some toy commercials in the bunch. I saw a little. I'm like, man, I love to watch that with y'all. So if we hit the goal, we gonna do that tonight, man. It's gonna be something new. And yeah. So Kale said, hey, being serious, scary films working, so I'll be listening. I'll pop back in later. Okay, no worries, Kale. Enjoy your day at work. Yep. Erica said, I saw the movie Until Dawn. I thought it was a fun movie, spooky and enjoyable movie. Was very spooky, and I will say, they definitely separate themselves from the game, though. Josh, what's up, man? Say I'm new here. Welcome, man. Appreciate it, bro. HMPD, Josh Pierce. I'm new to this one. Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Scary Film. Old creepy commercials. Hey, Adam, we gotta watch it. Adam,
y'all.
running up that hill. Adam, Adam. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Appreciate the super chat, bro. That's very kind of you. So, y'all, we got 9 super chats left. We can watch the old commercials. I'm excited to see them. I waited for y'all, and yeah, appreciate it. And remember, super chats helped the channel, and it keeps us to do things like Willie 2. And gives us cushion for that film, man. So thank you for the part 2. So here we go. Appreciate the super chat. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And here we go. Here we go. We got Bike Head. Here's $10.
Oh, she plays beautiful. Oh, God damn it. God damn it.
Shimon!
Here's $10.
Shimon.
Come
W Adam W. Oh yeah, I seen last Until Dawn. It had some creepy and scary scenes. It got me. It got me a few times. Shimon. I just feel like it kind of faded away from the game, but it definitely has some creepy scenes. All right, let's look into some Bloody Disgusting and see what's going on. All right, Bloody Disgusting. The other trailer teases supernatural home invasion. What? I'm about to watch this. The other. Let's watch this, bro.
on.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat for people to watch it with us. If y'all want to watch it with us, I think it's cool when y'all watch it with us. And yeah, let's see what this is about. Hope everybody's doing well, man. I'm hungry as hell, but I'm gonna wait till after the stream, man.
My favorite movie, The Others, tried to pop up. Like, nope.
It's Quiver Distribution. That's the name of it. Let me know when you find it. Tell me when you found it, bro. You should watch Final. I will be watching Final.
It's just called The Other, and that's it.
Yeah, it's called The Other.
That shit ain't popping up for me.
Type in The Other official trailer. See if that pop up.
Okay, here we go. The other movie trailer source is the one I'm getting.
Yeah. Tell me when you got it, bro.
Yeah, I got it, bro.
All right, I'm gonna lock in. What the hell? This look crazy, low-key. Hold up, chat. What the hell? What the hell? The Other. What you think about that, Terry? I can't
Like it
hear
got some
you.
crazy ass intense scenes. That shit look crazy.
Yeah, I agree. That's some scenes was like
That
very
crazy shit
intense.
look crazy.
Yeah, 32 likes. Come on, y'all. Let's get to 70. Smash the like button. Let me see.
You get something you'll want to see, B?
Yeah. I'll check it out. It look interesting. We got the Fair Street Prom Queens trailer. What you think about this, Terry?
You watched it?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this was out.
Yeah, I watched it. Did you ain't watch it?
Mm-mm.
All right, we can watch it again. Look, I watched it earlier. I was gonna do a trailer reaction on it, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't see as a content creator. I feel like I kind of looked because they shouldn't have dropped this trailer the same day as Weapons.
Yeah.
That they messed themselves up, so the algorithm is terrible behind Fear Street Prom Queens. They should have waited. Because weapons is overpowering. It's overpowering this right here. So tell me when you on it, bro.
Which one? The Netflix one?
Yeah, I'm about to put this shit in the. If y'all want to watch it, here we go, y'all. If y'all want to watch it,
All right, I'm ready, bro.
tell me when you're ready. Are you ready? All right, let's lock in. Hey, that link is in the trailer, y'all. It's the link is in the chat.
All right, I'm ready.
Damn, what the hell? I don't remember that part. Maybe I was looking somewhere else. Oh, baby, now you know what? Fear Street, boy. Camp Nightwing. Yes, sir. May 23rd. What you thinking about that, Terry?
They made it too goofy with the music. I feel they made more.
It just looked like something you seen before.
Yeah, and it's like, man, I don't
Yeah.
like shit when it's like creepier, man. That's something I don't like. They make it too like almost like it's gonna be a comedy type shit.
Word. W Nightmare, man. Appreciate the super chat.
Thanks, Nightmare.
Yeah, W Nightmare. Give him his video real quick. W Nightmare.
Joke. I've been trick or treated to death tonight.
You don't know what death is.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Let's talk about this right here though, man. One of my anticipated this year from Zach Krager's Weapons, man. This movie right here, bro. I've been following this from the moment they started doing that, like it was like light promotion or whatever. And it was like the little kids running down the street with their fucking arms open, like they're trying to hug somebody. And the crazy thing about this is that I was confused. So I watched the trailer today. I did a trailer reaction, obviously. And we hear this voiceover of this little girl, and it sounds creepy. She basically says, like, this is a true story. You know, she says that this is a true story or whatever. And it kind of throws me off because as you were saying, like, is she saying, like, is it one of those Blair Witch type of things where it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but when I sit here and think about this, one thing that creeped me out with this trailer was that it was when the little girl basically said something along the lines of, this is just the beginning. So after we see everything with the kids and all this shit, she says, this is the beginning. And then after this, we see like car accidents happen, shit with adults. We see this creepy lady that looks kind of like fucking long legs. She's the one that's closest to the scary at night sign with the glasses. It's like, what the hell's going on? No, for real though. Zach Krager said this is gonna be one of his scariest movies. You know, he did Barbarian. Yeah. We have heard, and it was crazy. I'm gonna pull something up real quick. So we heard about it being connected possibly to Barbarian. So Maybrook has a website. So I'm about to pull up this website real quick. And the promotion they doing for this movie is so damn strategic. Like, look, it says 17 local children leave simultaneously at 2:17 a.m. A chilling mystery has gripped the small town of Maybrook after 17 children voluntarily left their homes Wednesday morning. Authorities are baffled by the inexplicable disappearance, which has shaken the community to its core. So we see some pictures, right? Dash cams and shit. Upon investigation, front door camera footage showed the children leaving their homes at 2:17 a.m. We see the kids running, and then we see this lady from Barbarian. We click this link, and it takes us to basically some stuff that happened in Detroit with Brightmoor neighborhood has become the focus of a chilling investigation after a local woman escaped the home under shocking circumstances, and an actor was found dead nearby. So they're trying to connect it. It seems to be like they're trying to connect barbarian and weapons, which I'm not gonna lie. If they do that, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Because remember, a barbarian, they had the tunnels and shit, like
yeah.
the underground tunnels, and we saw the creature or whatever.
What was
This
shit?
scene,
Or mother or some shit.
yeah, and this is crazy too. Like when we see this scene with Julia Garner, she goes into like this classroom and it's empty at first, but then when she returns to the classroom, it actually has the kids sitting in there with their heads down. We see this little boy lift his head up. But man, I'm not gonna lie, look at that poster.
Yeah,
Last night at 2:17 a.m. Every child from not Gardner, yeah, Julia Gardner, but the teacher name is Miss Gandy's class woke up, got out of bed, went downstairs, opened the front door, walked into the dark, and then they never came back. So what I'm thinking is it's gonna be something bigger than just the kids going missing. It gotta be, bro. It can't just be simple. Oh, kids go missing. That's it. You feel me? It can't be that. It can't be none just simple as that. So
and to bring like mystery to it. Like, is it gonna be about creatures or aliens? Like, what the fuck going on?
yeah, that's what I think. Like, is it gonna be about like some creatures or like some aliens or some shit or like
Yeah, when you see them floating, and when you see like the way they up, almost like they float. Like, is this shit about some aliens? Like, this shit could be anything if kids just disappeared. That it low key sound like some demon shit if they all disappear at the same time. Or the aliens could do some shit like that.
And yeah, that's something weird because it's 2:17 a.m. and then we see this part in the trailer where one of the parents say basically like so they basically say something like your kids in your class were the only kids that went missing. Why is it that they only went missing in your class? And then the parents kind of turn against Miss Gandy, the teacher or whatever. So
basically they're saying it was like all the kids in one class disappeared that night they were asleep.
Yeah, exactly. Like one night, 2:17 a.m., they just disappeared. That's spooky as hell.
Yeah, and they was all connected because they was all from one. The connection is they all from a certain class.
Yeah.
Man, that is a crazy concept. Man, I wonder what the fuck happened to them then.
Oh, I've seen that before. The Strange Things About the Johnsons. Man, that shit weird, bro. That's the movie when dude got in the tub or some shit with his son or something like that. Yeah. I never watched it, but I remember I seen it on social media when it came out. Like, why you tell me to look that up? Like, there's something about the dude with the his mom and shit. I can't remember, but I remember people was like, "What the hell's going on?"
Companion was good shit too. I don't hear nobody talk about Companion. Companion was crazy. Did you? Yeah, B, you fucked with Companion, then you liked it.
Yeah, Companion was good shit with Sophie Thatcher.
Yeah.
Hold up, y'all. Yeah, why you tell me to look that up though? Let me see.
Yeah, is that what it is? That one that was all over social media? Or
yeah, it was the strange
about that shit.
The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. Yeah, that was actually something I remember seeing it on social media. It was the black family and a dude or something like that. Yeah, I remember seeing that. And I remember it was something about the dad, bro. I can't remember. Let me see if we got anything. They got some pictures, some images of weapons. We got this the dude right here that was like, why are the kids going missing out of her class?
You mad as hell.
Yup. Oh, Julia Garner. Let me see.
Man, that's a good trailer though, too.
Bro, the promo is that one strategic, like,
yeah, almost like some Blair Witch type shit. How Blair Witch did.
How you feeling about this? The clown in the cornfield.
Yeah, first I know nothing about it. What I seen it was in your top 10 of anticipated. I'm like, man, what the fuck is that?
Friendo.
Then we watched the trailer. It was like, bruh, when he was standing behind him, like, bro, that was creepy as fuck.
Bro, you know how we were just talking about urban legend?
Yeah.
Remember, we was just talking about it, y'all. Like, we was just talking about Urban Legend and how basically,
They be making all these remakes and shit.
guess what? They remaking Urban Legend.
Making Urban Legend too. Yep, I see.
Oh, like, this is what I'm saying, man. Like, that's why I love Ryan Coogler's Sinners, bro. Literally, I love Ryan Coogler's Sinners because it's such a fresh movie. By the way, I pre-ordered that 4K. I do not even get physical media, but I'll be damned if I don't have this masterpiece in my collection. Like, no bull, it's my favorite movie right now this year.
Yep.
Bro, and I'm getting so much love behind this movie, like on TikTok and everything, like doing these deep dives. It's because I'm so happy that I could be one of the ones that put the movie on. Like, I remember when I first had watched the movie day one, I told you, Terry, I got out the theaters. I said, bro, that's the Robert Johnson story. And if you're familiar with the channel, we know about the Robert Johnson story. I did a video on it, y'all. It's at 7 million views, bro. Man. I swear, it's because the reason I did that video is because a lot of people, they came out, they said they liked the movie Sinners, right? But then I was like, bro, Ryan Coogler, he says he got this idea because of his uncle James. He's from Oakland, California. And I'm like, you know, he said he really dived deep into the Mississippi Delta blues and stuff like that to you know, do a story around that. And you know, Buddy Johnson and all them. I said, damn, bro, that sound like the shit my grandma used to tell me with Robert Johnson, bro. And then when I seen it, like once I seen it, I'm like, oh, especially with Preacher Boy Sammy and everything, bro. Like the dude, bro, I didn't think he sold his soul. That's why that shit with the guitar and everything. Yeah. And that's why at the end you see he still has the guitar. Bro, I didn't got to dive too deep in there. I done did so many breakdowns. But yeah, it's definitely trying to tell us like some type of Robert Johnson effect in the story, man.
Damn, you think he sold his soul?
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you why. Like, I think that what happened was, so we see the movie kick up basically with him going into the church, and right. his dad is like, son, come here, and he's saying like basically he's playing the devil's music and shit like that, and then we see Preacher Boy Sammy actually. He ends up going with his cousin smoking stack. Remember, he says he made his decision type shit. And if you notice, the reason Ryan Coogler separated them from color being the blue hat, the red hat, it was showing fate. Like it was showing the blue hat meant like, okay, Smoke was gonna have heavenly fate, like being able to transition with his unborn child, his girl and everything, and then and Stack was gonna live on forever in hell, being a vampire.
Right.
So if you really noticed in the movie, once Sammy had Stack, Sammy had the same hat on and Stack, the maroon, like, you know, the all-around bout hat. But at the end, when he was younger, he had the same hat on. In the end, when he was older, he had the blue hat on like Smoke.
Right.
So it was kind of showing like fates. And then we see Stack and Mary approach him in the 90s with the Biggie Coogee sweater on and everything. And he said, like, I smell death on you. He was like, you should let me basically bite you up. You could live on forever, you know, and you could be a vampire. Basically showing like Remick wasn't lying. Like, we just trying to live, bro. And then remember, Sammy was like, I seen enough of this world. I'm all right. I think he wasn't a vampire, but I think he sold his soul.
It's almost like kind of like
Papa Legba,
and at the same time it's like, damn, in a crazy way, it's almost kind of like say it's like it's other types of faiths out here and other types. You got a way you can live forever. I got a way I can live forever too. Shit.
Yeah, it's deep, and that's why when remember he was upstairs talking to Smoke, and he was like, I'm gonna get to the super chat. W Adam in the chat, y'all. Real quick, Adam. So remember he was upstairs and he was talking to Smoke and he said, what did he say? He said, I'm gonna move up north. This is my last night being down here on this plantation. I'm gonna move up north where y'all was at. Like y'all was free up there. I'm gonna do blues up there. Remember, Smoke was like, no, you not. You go sit down here and you go sing that church music. And he was like, you can't tell me what to do. Y'all did it. Remember, Smoke pulled a gun out. Like, you sure about that? It was all decision based. And it showed Sammy, he wasn't scared of the gun. He was showing like, bro, that's how I feel, bro. You can't change how I feel. I'm gonna play the blues, and that's why that song he made, I Lied to You. If you listen to the lyrics, he tell his dad, I'm just a boy that plays the Mississippi blues. I lied to you. You thought I was a church boy. I like the blues. That's why he said I love the blues. And he said, bro, so back in the day, they said the Mississippi Delta blues was the devil's music. Right. That's how Robert Johnson Incorporated. He made a deal with the devil at the crossroads. The devil played his guitar a few times and said, hey, I can make your music be like that if you sign this contract. You come over here. And they said Robert Johnson sold his soul. And that's who Preacher Boy Sammy is mirroring for real. Because think that night, remember his dad told him, like, you go play the devil's music. And remember, he was playing the juke joint. He bringing all these people together. Remnant come knock at the front door. Like, hey, let me in, bro. I got culture and shit. So I'm Irish. And remember, he say, like, you the devil. My dad told me about you. Because his music was so good. Remember, they say good music could conjure bad and good spirits. Yep. That's why he came up to the door, and it was like, oh, shit. That was the whole... And remember, Remnick said, I heard your voice from all the way outside.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, that shit deep, bro. That's why they came to the juke joint.
And it's crazy because it's like, it's so like that everybody got different perspectives, too, because a lot of times the church folk look at other music as like devil music besides their music. You know what I mean? So it's always
that's true.
All this different types of stuff. Man, that's crazy.
And that showed you. That's why when he told at the end, remember he told his dad was like, put the guitar down, son. And you see him riding with his guitar.
Yeah.
It showed he made his decision. And then years later in the 90s, he becomes one of the best blues players. And it showed, it was so many volumes to this movie. He even showed Preacher Boy when he goes up to Delta Slim. Remember, he was doing the harmonica and he was about to play his guitar. He was like, oh my God, it's Delta Slim. And remember, Stack, like, hold up. Like, you don't do that. You don't, everybody know that. You don't play on another man's set. Like, he already playing music. You don't just whip your guitar out. And he's like, hold up, chill. Like, wait. So basically, it showed you, like, Sammy, it wasn't an act, bro. He really loved the blues. And Slim knew that. Matter of fact, let me get Adam's video real quick. I'm going to tell you some crazy ass shit. Let me get Adam's video. W Adam in the chat, y'all, real quick. Hold up. You're approaching rabbit hole territory, y'all. Hold up.
Good night, bloodsucker. No!
You broke my heart. It's okay. You broke my heart.
You okay?
W Adam, he said Haley Steinfeld in 4K. Better get it. I had to get it, bro. I don't even collect physical media. I need this in my collection right here on the shelf. Anything centers, I love it, man. So
if you think about it, B, throughout the whole movie, like, well, how people say this is good music, this ain't good music, this is devil music, this is angel music. Music is all perspective.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
everybody,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like when the when they walk up and they playing a certain music, some people might say that's devil music. They say, well, this is our music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when it comes to Smoke and his brother, one wasn't feeling the music, but the other one, he black, he feeling the music. So it ain't just about the color. You know what I mean? Like, so like everybody got different perspectives. Like the church folk might think the blues is devil music, but when they was playing that music in there and they was vibing with that music at the juke joint, shit, we ain't looking at that as devil music, and it sure the hell ain't sound like devil music. That shit sound good.
Yup. And the thing is, I feel like when you sit here and think about it, I feel like you really got to think about it like this, from this angle, from this aspect. You got to think of it when it comes to Delta blues music, how it brought people together. Like, back in the day, music was all they had. And you remember that scene basically where we see Slim talking and he in a car with Stack and Preacher Boy Sammy. He's like, keep y'all heads up. And they like picking the cotton and shit. Like, keep y'all heads up. And then remember, Sammy said, you knew them? He said, I used to be one of them. Like, and remember, he tells a story about how his friend ends up getting killed and lynched later in life at a train station because of, like, you know, Delta music, blues music. And he basically explained to Sammy and Stack, like, blues music was created off of emotion, sadness, pain, sorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's music. If you listen to it, it's so raw. That shit comes from the soul. And remember, at that point, we see Sammy. They started. Remember, he was like he telling the story, and Slim started like he started like kind of. Cause you know the motherfucker feeling it, bro. When they start humming, like he started humming, like we know he been through some shit. So, and that's when Sammy started hitting it, like creating his own lane, like making a deli. Like he kicked the guitar up in the back seat, and boom. So pushing forward that night, that was the beginning of Sammy's story. That's why when he was in a juke joint and he sung, and remember Slim was like, "Introduce yourself." He said, "I'm Sammy, I'm Sammy Moore, I'm Preacher Boy Sammy." And once he started doing that music, it showed generations and culture and volumes of different music. And after that, Remick knocked on the door. And remember,
and it's almost like he introducing his sound to go with the other sounds that's already in play, that's already existing. And he like, I'm my new style with it. You know what I mean?
Yup. It just created this moment where basically, I feel like it created this moment where it kind of brought up this feeling of showing his emotion, his pain, and the decisions he made that night. Like when he went in that back with Pearl Lane, and he was he young. Remember she said like, "I'm a lady." He's like, I ain't no little boy. And he did what he did with Pearl Lane. Remember he sees Stack and Smoke beating dude up because they owed him money. He's seeing all this shit that his daddy was trying to tell him. And remember, when he was with Stack said, "My cousin, one of the best blues players coming out of Mississippi Delta," right? Remember, he playing, and he like, "Woo!" And then he look at Smoke, and Smoke looking like, but basically, Stack is happy for him. He playing that music, he bringing people together. But Smoke knows what come with blues music. That's why he wasn't happy for him. He said, "You gonna stay your ass and do that preacher, that church music." And he was like, "You can't tell me what to do." So it kind of showed you the decision he made. He wanted to go with Stack. And that's why Stack was the vampire that approached him in the end. Like, "Hey, I could bite you up. You could live forever." Like, you see it's full circle. So
yeah. And it's crazy because like you said, if he did sell his soul, it's almost like it's other ways to get to where he want to get to. Like I got everlasting life too, just in a different way. It's basically like him showing like it's more than one way to get to a certain situation. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's crazy, man. I ain't ever think of that.
Yup. W Adam, man. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the super.
I'll tell you what the most powerful character is in there though.
Oh, Mary.
Mary, the most powerful, because she basically want to show like how everybody in the world is. Like we all got different like races in us. We all got different cultures in us and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like she basically like, and it's almost kind of like when she go out there and talk to Remick and them, it's like, it's deep, bro. Because once you start thinking about one thing, you start thinking about other shit. Because it's like
layers to sinners, bro.
Yeah, so much layers to it. It's like she kind of like, it's almost like, did you get that view when she was talking to them? It's almost like she kind of trying to come back to her culture a little bit. Like, is this my culture? Like, is this my music? Or is this my music in here? You know what I'm saying?
It was the thing with let me play this video. I'm gonna tell you what it was with Haley Steinfeld. Hold up, this for you, Adam. Appreciate it, man. Y'all, we 6 super chats away. W Adam.
Some blue suede shoes. Would you like a drink? Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Gather with the saints at the river.
W Adam. Like with Haley Steinfeld, it's a lot of controversial stuff with her. Is she mixed? Is she black? Or half black? What that was basically it showed like back in the day, bro, like how people judge people off color and shit. That's why Stack didn't want to be seen with her. Remember, he was like, Preacher Boy was like, it's basically a white woman over there, and she looking at you. He's like, for real? And she came over there, and we find out she got a little hood to her, like Southern to her. And she talking.
Yeah, and remember, been there.
I'll be there, bitch up in here. Remember Cornbread? She come up to the door. He's like, "Little Mary." So the fact they put little on there, Lil Mary, it's kind of showing she one of them. And remember, Annie even said like she family. So what it was that when she came outside, remember Remick said, he said, "Oh, gold ain't gonna fix what you got going. Like you need to be healed. Like you basically." I think that it wasn't even her knowing, her culture or nothing like that. I feel like, remember, she was talking to a dude. Remember, whatchamacallit said she talking to a, she was with a relationship, old farmhouse, when she was telling Stock it was a white guy. And I think she got to be herself when she came to the juke joint. That's why she thought, you know me, I'll beat every bitch up in here. And then she was saying what she was saying to him, doing she missed Stack. But I think it's all about her culture and her roots for real. Like, it just shows you like color don't mean nothing, bro. It's about like your roots and your culture. And she just, and I think when she went out there, basically Remick had it in his mind. It was basically after the juke joint once they rejected him. Once they told him to go on somewhere down the street, that's why he went over there and he started with Mary. He got her because he knew Mary was gonna go back in there to Stack. So, and then remember, that's why they got mad at the end when he took Annie. When Smoke put the wooden stake in her chest, because they wanted to show examples like you could still be with the ones you love. Y'all just vampires, y'all live forever. Yep. That's why Barbara said we gonna make our own clan. We gonna make it based off love.
And it's just more powerful because it's like, when it comes to certain music, like it is basically like certain music is tied to certain cultures. So when she came out there and heard them playing that certain music, she kind of vibed to that music. So it's almost like a conflict with her because it's like, this is like music that like it's deep in my roots. But since I grew up with this music, I got deep roots with that too. So a lot of us, Mary represent all of us because a lot of us got like a lot of deep roots when it comes to this music or that music. You know what I mean? She was just that character that had. She was the character that had black and white in her. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean when I say the culture. When it comes to her, she represented all of us because all of us is basically like that.
And the thing was that like it was showing like culture through Irish, African Americans and things like that. That's why when you see the vampires approach the door, he tells them we got culture too. We got things in common, bro. Yeah. Like basically that's why they was playing that Irish music outside. They was reap the corn and all that, showing that that's an anthem too, just in they world. And that's why at the end when Preacher Boy was praying, Remick started praying with him, and then the vampires prayed with him because he was telling them basically, they told us the same prayer they told you, and it don't work. And that's what made that scene so crazy, because when they all started saying the same prayer word for word, it showed like we've been told the same prayer. I mean, it's just a movie. I'm just saying, it's just a movie. That's the story Ryan Coogler was telling, and it still didn't work. That's why people said that scene effective. That last scene with the vampires,
and that's effective too. Like when it comes to like when he say like what we family, like y'all know how many people in the world that's a black person that go to like a all white family reunion, and then the people look at them and say like, oh, this family right here, because you might have been married into that family or something. It was the same way with Mary. That's why they say, oh, little Mary, That's why she represents all of us, because we all got people that's like that in our family. Like the white person that's accepted or the black person that's accepted into the family due to being married in or something like that. I say
that is true.
Character, man.
Yeah, what Terry said, that's true. She got volumes to her. She was the point that made everything saturated the story. She was the glue. She brought it. I mean, it was still Smoke and Stack, but she threw a wrench in the situation. That's why you remember Sammy approaches her at the bar. He said, "What are you?" She said, "What you mean? I'm a human being."
Yep.
It's
crazy, bro, because you got like the two brothers. They represent like you say, the heaven and the hell, and then like the pure and then the vampire. And then you got her, she is the main part that's representing like race, and stuff like that. And then you throw the whole vampire shit in there. That just layers. Just like God.
The movie 10 out of 10, bro. The movie 10 out of 10. And even a moment I seen a trailer, and I seen, because they showed a trailer where he played the guitar. even the imagery made me think of Robert Johnson months ago. Like, cause I was like, what made me really, cause I knew like once I seen him doing, cause you know they showed a lot of the movie in the trailer, he playing it. I'm like, man, cause I knew about this like for years. My grandma, cause she's from down south from that area, and then Horror Nights had that house called it was called
Oh, I remember you told me about that.
Darkest Deal. Remember?
Yeah.
That was years. That was like 2 years ago. Remember I told you about
told me about that. Yep.
The Darkest Deal house at Horror Nights. And Terry was like, damn, what that house about, B? I said it's about Robert Johnson, basically. The dude who sold his soul at the crossroads. So once I seen him, I know it sounds crazy, but Preacher Boy gave you Robert Johnson vibes with the guitar. And I'm like, damn. And then the fact that Ryan Coogler came out and said, like, yeah, like, you know, Mississippi Delta Blues, I dove deep in my culture and my uncle's culture and shit. I'm like, damn, I knew that shit was that, because I mean, you got other like blues musicians, like I said, but he's the one that got the craziest story. Like, he sold his soul to be a good guitarist. Miss Erica said, I'm a Christian and Baptist. I love Christian music. Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's gonna be hard to top that movie. It's gonna be hard to top it.
Especially with all them different layers, man. It's like,
yeah, yup. 37 likes, man. We almost there, y'all. Let's keep pushing, man.
And it got the two main things it got the three main things that I like. It got whether I'm watching a movie or playing a video game. If you got the three main things like Willie, just to plug Willie in there, no Diddy. If you got the characters, the music, and the story, especially Willie 2. Oh my God, Willie 2 got the story down pat. If you give me a good story, well, I'm gonna say four things: a good story, good music, good characters, and a good twist.
Yep.
That'll preach right there. Now that's it.
Yeah, that'll preach. Nah, for real. The stories and everything. Yeah. I think that the story, the characters, the music, the investment, that's all, you know, those type of things, being invested in the characters.
Because I was invested in the movie the whole hour or something before the vampires even showed up. I was already invested.
Yep, how it kicks off. It's a good story told.
It was a whole bunch of dialogue, and it wasn't like no bunch of shooting scenes and stuff. Man, that shit was still good. My favorite character, the old girl, the one that when they said they was gonna go get her daughter, she said,
Grace.
Yeah, Grace, my favorite character.
Yep.
Grace was playing. Said we're gonna burn this whole shit down.
Paula said Stranger Things trailer May 31st. That's right. Y'all, May 31st. From the morning to the night. Lock in May 31st. Like I speculated. My speculation was right. At the Tudum event, it seems to be we will be getting a Stranger Things season 5 trailer that day. Mark that calendar, because we're reacting to that trailer. We breaking it down. We doing a live stream. It's going to be crazy. May 31st, man. That's all I can say, man. And for the ones that be feeling like they can just hop in here and everything, when it comes to like good events like this, I don't want it. I want the people who've been rocking out to the lead and point, bro, because we've been thugging it out with this shit, bro. So I feel like it's gonna be all love that day, bro. It's big for us. It's big for Stranger Things fans. It's big for ones who really love this show, and it's gonna be a hell of a time on the channel, bro. Like, I know right now horror is a little shaky. I peeped the streams been kind of like being at this little sturdy amount of numbers. But I understand, because it's not no movies out right now. Sinners, everybody don't want to watch a movie like Sinners. I get it. But it's a good movie. I'm not going to let it go unnoticed on my channel. But, yeah, man, like Scream 7 doesn't come out the next year. Like, it's no point in talking about that right now until we get some more news. It ain't nothing. Like, it's shit coming out, but it ain't here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit is later in the year. So, it's like, all it is right now is trailers. For real, it ain't nothing like Sinners was the good. But I knew the moment I seen Sinners, I knew a lot of people wasn't gonna mess with it, because it's certain reasons I don't even want to get into. But because I understand some people don't like diving into that side, they don't like mixing that type of shit with horror. But where I come from, those two intersecting, that's the scariest shit ever. Like horror and American history.
But you know what, B? Like, man, and it's just the perfect example. Shit like this, like Sinners, you can make a 10 out of 10 movie and it's original, but then motherfuckers don't fuck with it. So guess what? Now you get Urban Legend remake. Now chew on that. You ain't want to chew on this good ass shit they put out. Like, hey, we got a whole big ass plate of soul food right here. Oh, yada yada this, yada yada that. All right, gonna take these McNuggets then. Urban Legend remake.
I'm gonna take these McNuggets. No, what's crazy is though, Sinners is such a ride. And Adam said, I know it's only April, but Sinners is gonna be movie in 2025. I said it, I swear. I didn't say it when I first seen the trailer, but once I seen the movie, and I walked into the theater that day, I said, oh yeah. Oh, I was wrong. I thought that like Conjuring shit was gonna be movie of the year. Hell nah. It's over, bro. It's gonna be hard to beat Sinners, bro. Visually, cinematography, the sound design, the story, the characters, it's over. It's ball game, bro. You ain't gonna have no movie that's gonna beat that. And it can't be no. Somebody said they think Scream 7 on Twitter was gonna be. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all sound about silly as hell. Scream 7 ain't touching Sinners, bro. Y'all see that box office? Y'all crazy, bro. Scream got 7 movies, bro. That ain't doing nowhere near what Sinners is doing right now.
And you know what's
hell?
And you know what's crazy? Even though it's a cheat, but this show how powerful it is. As good as Sinners was, a 10 out of 10, still ain't gonna be fucking with Stranger Things, and that's just a TV show. That show you how loud Stranger Things is, bruh.
Stranger Things is gonna be one of them. It's gonna be like, I'm not gonna lie, I think Stranger Things is gonna be a time to be had. Like it's gonna be a generational run like that. When that come out, that trailer and the whole season, that's gonna be something where somebody gonna have to say you just had to be there. Literally, like you ain't gonna even be able to explain that. They gonna just be like that run with Stranger Things. You literally just had to be there. You can't even explain it for real.
And you know what? And watching these, and we're gonna be doing a stream like after like each episode. We're gonna be able to talk about each episode, stream to stream. Man, motherfuckers gonna be going back to those streams for years and years, watching those motherfuckers over. Man, remember
crazy, bro.
Real quick, remember all those speculation videos we done had before? Man, those speculation videos, no matter what movie, whether we talking about Terrified 3, whether we talking about Scream 6, whether we talking about Stranger Things, bro, speculation videos. Man, remember the speculation videos for Halloween Ends?
Well, that's why I said May 31st, y'all.
Oh, Lee.
When we get that first look, this shit this room is gonna be on fucking fire. Do you hear me? This shit is gonna be burning hot because I don't know how it's gonna kick up. I just know once we react to it and I break that shit that night, that stream that night, 8:00, May 31st.
Yo. And y'all know I love y'all, but I gotta get on y'all real quick about this too. Y'all highly disrespectful for not giving The Last of Us that much love. Come on,
man. Yeah, Last of Us.
We got the last, and I don't hear nobody talking about it. Come on, y'all. I gotta get
people in the community not even talking about it, bro. Like it's so crazy because people remember we had this convo, Terry. People enjoy what they like. Like I said, that comment was them are disrespectful on X. Where they said Scream 7 gonna be better than Sinners. Do you not know that this movie is art? Y'all are stuck in times, bruh. Like we done had Ghostface for years. Do y'all not understand what Ryan Coogler just did? Like the movie is immaculate, bro. Like it is no issues. That is rare. Scream movie got issues. Yeah, I don't give a fuck with nobody talking about it. Ain't no perfect. It ain't no perfect Scream movie. No Scream movie is perfect. No Halloween movie is perfect. Sinners is perfect, bruh. Like when you watch that, no bullshit. It's like you get on a ride or something at an amusement park, and you be like, here go my ticket. When you get on Sinners, that whole 2 hours, 17 minutes, bruh, it's a ride, full throttle, bruh. And you get off that, y'all. People are going to see Sinners 5 times, bruh. I saw it 2 times. I see people
3 times,
bro. It's people watching it multiple times, bro. Like it's I don't know. It's just one of those movies where people are paying money. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I just don't get it. I don't get why people.
And that's why people, and bro, the people that make the movies be sinning. They're like, okay, we see Sinners did this, but it ain't. We still don't feel like it's gonna be like how like the Scream 7s and stuff like that. So, let's remake Urban Legend. I gotta pick on Urban Legend because that's the newest edition of like bringing shit out again. You know what I mean? It's like
I can't believe we getting Urban Legend. And I know what you did last summer, bro. Like,
yeah, that's like because they be scared, man.
No movies is go, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I ain't gonna say all of them. The Faculty remake, the Blair Witch remake. A lot of the movies that them go flop, bro. I hope y'all know that, right? Them movies go flop, bro. Bro, you might get some good ones out the bunch that's unique out of the remakes. A lot of them remakes is gonna hit the ground flat as hell. Like it's not gonna stick because it's the same shit, bro. Like that Weapons. That's why everybody interested in that Zach Cregger's Weapons, bro. Because man, that shit creepy. Nobody never seen nothing like that. Kids go miss at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's why everybody's so invested in it. And then like you get something like, okay, like I'm not gonna lie. I think, okay, yes, I know what you did last summer is gonna be good, but it's still not gonna give you that fulfillment when you leave the theaters, like because you've seen it before.
Yep.
That's just the God honest truth. Even with the Halloween movies, bro. If you want to be technical, you've seen them before. It's the same formula, bro. Like I mean, it's so amazing to see them be brought to a stage where they can be shown again in a different format from a different brain and mindset. But it's like at the end of the day, especially if you're picking up somebody's film and they IP and shit, I feel like it's like you own a app. You know what I'm saying? You own a blueprint where you gotta follow the rules with slashers.
Yep.
It ain't nothing new.
And you can still find your own lane because Terrifier found his own lane. Willie got his own lane. Like,
yep. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. A lot of the movies that they announcing that's like, oh, it's a remake. It's a remake. A lot of them are going to flatline. Remember I said that. A lot of them go in their franchise, bro. Like how Jeepers Creepers did. It's going to put it in a bad spot. And that's why I'm not too... I'm happy. I'm excited. I love horror movies, bro. The reason I'm not excited because it's like a bomb waiting to go off. Because you go see the movie and it might end the franchise on a bad foot. And like you know how Halloween ends is divisive? Like people say they hate that movie. Bro, that's going to be like that for a lot of movies here soon, bro. Because everybody trying to pick these movies back up and bring them to life. And it's like...
Yeah. And you know what? And now that I think of it, you know what it all come down to? It seems like it's just a gamble for real. Because it's like, you never know if like a movie that's the same shit gonna flop or it's gonna be successful.
Yeah.
You never know if like a movie like Sinners that's like something new, it's gonna flop or gonna be successful. Because a lot of times you see shit when motherfuckers try shit like Evil Lurks and stuff like that don't do as good. And then sometimes you see shit like remakes that don't do as good. So it really sounds like it's just like
it is what Terry said though. It's like, because don't get me wrong, some of the movies that's returning could be good. It could be a good continuation. Let me get Adam his video real quick. First off, appreciate it, Adam. Yes, Sinners is gonna be movie of 2025. I agree. And let me get Adam this, man. W Adam.
Better. Britney's bitch is back. Hola, you understand sign language? What about this one? It's Britney, bitch. It's Britney, bitch. Britney's bitch is back. It's Britney, bitch. Britney, bitch is back.
And W Adam, appreciate the super. Y'all, we 5 super chats away from hitting the goal. Let's get it. What's up, DJ? Grim, what's up? What's up? What a time to be alive. Man, that's exactly what Stranger Things is. Like, it's gonna be like I swear that's the perfect way to say it, Adam. What a time to be alive, boy. Stranger Things season 5. Come on, bro. Jigsaw said not everything and not everyone has. Yeah, that's true. Everybody got their own opinion, but when you say like, okay, I mean, at the end of this, their opinion, but people was doing it to be funny. Like Scream 7 is gonna be better than Sinners. Like numbers don't lie, people do. You see what Sinners doing at the box office, bro. It's only opening week of it.
Yep.
It ain't no way, bro. It ain't no way. It ain't no way nothing's about to top that.
Yep.
Halloween. See, Miss Erica, that's because we love Michael Myers. Let it be told. When it come to Michael Myers, Halloween better than any movie. Any movie, Halloween, because it's my favorite. Halloween 78 is better than any movie in the world because it's my favorite. Michael Myers is my favorite slasher. He will forever be the GOAT. But to some other people, I don't have people say Michael Myers is, I swear to God, I don't have some of the biggest content creators say, well, heard them say, Michael Myers actually is the worst. They say he's the most repetitive. He never changes up. I hear people say that actually the GOAT is Jason Voorhees. I swear to God, I don't hear people say Jason Voorhees is the best slasher. I don't hear people say Freddy Krueger's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't heard so many different versions of this talk where people say Art the Clown the GOAT. I swear to God. People say Art the Clown is the GOAT of horror right now, bruh. They don't care about Michael, bruh. Some people don't care about him. Like, it all depends on who you talking to. Like, I love him, bro. It's nostalgic for me. I love me some Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode. But if you talk to the right person, they have a mouthful to say about Michael Myers.
Yep.
The one thing I hear the most is that the timelines are so fucked up. People be like, I can't watch that too much. It's too many timeline issues, which we only know about the timeline issues because we love it. So we know how to follow the movies. Your average viewer don't know how to follow Halloween movies. You feel me? Yep. But it's a lot of people. I swear to God, y'all. It's because this channel, Michael Myers, the face of this channel. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this success of this channel was built off Michael Myers. So, of course, we love him. But lately, when I've been talking to like other creators and just hearing different like people's opinions, a lot of people got different takes in horror, bro. It's different volumes to this shit, bro. Like,
and the proof don't lie about a lot of shit. Like, when I don't know how it is in other horror conventions, but we go to Horror Hound, man, we've been seeing hella art. Boy, art all over the fucking place. You seeing less and less Michael. It's like, bro,
we see it with our own eyes, bro. We done had this talk, y'all. And the thing is, it's scary because Art the Clown only 3 movies in, bro. Yeah. So it's like y'all done had 7 movies, 12 movies. This motherfucker only got 3 movies, bro. It's kids weren't. My son is in, bro. He's obsessed with Art the Clown, bro. Y'all go watch my Horror Hound video. He's 3 years old. He's obsessed with Art the Clown. It's because Art the Clown, I'm gonna tell you why. He's so fucking different. He's something you're not used to. You ain't seen no Art the Clown, Brian Horror. You ain't seen him. Nobody's seen no Art the Clown, bro. People try to compare him to Freddy, bro. Freddy Krueger talks. Freddy Krueger is cheesy, bro. Art the Clown ain't cheesy, bro. He just friendly. Like he plays around in an eerie way, but Freddy Krueger comes off as cheesy. And I ain't disrespecting Freddy. I love Freddy Krueger. I'm just telling you, Art the Clown is his own man, and it shows from the projections and results of horror. That's why he housed in the box office, in the shelves, merch.
And he trending because you're gonna have more slashers that's gonna be trying to be more and more gory. They ain't gonna be going like the little cringy route and the comedy route and all that shit.
It's because, like, one thing I will say, the reason when Michael Myers returned, it was so good was because he has one of the best fluid stories. Like, it's the most familiar, if that makes sense. Michael Myers, when you think of his story, it's the most familiar. I think that title being called Halloween, October 31st, the night he came home, it's the most familiar story over Jason, any of them. I feel like people go watch Michael Myers because his title is Halloween, bro. Like pumpkins, fall leaves, haunted houses, and it's Michael Myers. You familiar with him? Everybody know the man with the white mask and the coveralls. So when he came back, people said, "Oh, Michael Myers back in theaters? Hell yeah, they go chop down the tickets for him." But it's like Terrifier, he built his shit off his name. Like it's Art the Clown. So, but at the end of the day, like I said, Michael Myers in my world, he's the GOAT. I feel like he's the number one because it's like OG. It's like if you ask me a question, who the best player of all time? If you ask me, I'm gonna say Michael Jordan because I'm one of them kids that seen like "Come Fly With Me" tapes. Like my uncle was showing Jordan switching hands in the air, hitting buzzer beaters, free throw line. For that time being, seeing Michael Jordan do that was magic. But now you got motherfuckers like Ja Morant, LeBron James. They cocking back easy. They making the shit Jordan did back in the day. Man, they making that shit look easy. So it's like the reason you gonna say Jordan is the greatest is because he was the first one to do that shit. That's how it is with Michael Myers. You gonna say he the greatest because he the first one to put up numbers, bro, in the box. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna have people like Steph Curry and all them, like the new, not even Steph Curry, like John Morant, what's his name, Anthony Edwards, the people like him, they the face now. They started to become the face slowly, like Art the Clown. So it's gonna always be a shift in entertainment, sports, horror, movies. It ain't gonna always be the same shit. I hope y'all know that, because my son might be a director. He might be a writer. People got different visions, bro. With a life, bro, life gonna be different as fuck, bro, in like 40 years.
Yep.
Feel me? So it's like, it ain't gonna always be like that, y'all. Sorry to tell y'all.
And you always know it's gonna be different opinions, because every now and then you will hear a motherfucker that say they liked Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I can't stand that shit. That's the bro. Every time the white horse come up with the label, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? When I watched that shit for the first time, the whole time I'm watching that movie, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because why are you incorporating that cringy shit in there in the first place? Bro, that shit was cringy.
One thing I like about horror, and Adam's talking about a lot of flops coming just like the Lakers on the court. Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of movies are about to get humbled. A lot of these big IPs are finna get humbled. Sorry to tell y'all. They gonna think that shit gonna be busting out the box office like Halloween 2018. They ain't gonna even make their money back. That's me. I'm just me though. But so I pushing forward, like, for example, with just movies in general, like Michael Myers and Art the Clown, these people are gonna be remembered forever, bro. No matter what. And it's all about, like, Michael Myers done had his time. You feel me? Like, he done had his movies, but I'm pretty sure he gonna get more, for sure. He gonna live on forever. The thing is, Art the Clown is just getting started. I'm not saying Art the Clown is better than Michael. Michael's my favorite. But what I'm telling y'all is, you can only do so many Halloween movies. You can only do so many Scream movies. You can only do so many Friday the 13th movies. There's too many of them, bruh. Once movies start getting too many, it starts to become repetitive. What other story are you going to tell? You feel me? What's left to tell with the story? So it's like, that's the spot I feel like Halloween is in right now. I feel like that's the spot that Scream is creeping in. Because it's like everything, because when you step out your body like this, when I mean by step out your body, when y'all step back and you look at it, and you start to really look at shit, it's like, oh, this shit the same for real. Yeah. Like, Scream movie, it's the same formula. Who done it? Michael Myers. He's going after a main person and whoever they come with. Jason, something surrounding the tent. Nightmare on Elm Street. Dreams are incorporated. Like, but that's their sauce, though. That's how they get, you know what I'm saying? You can't knock them for it. But I'm just telling you, especially with the world and how people attention spans and shit is now, shit is different. Even food different. That's how you know it's bad. Fast food don't even hit like certain food don't hit how I used to do back in like KFC, Burger King. You might get a good day, get you a good ass cheeseburger from some restaurants like McDonald's. That's how you know it's a different time and day. Shit don't even hit how I used to hit back in the day, bro. Yep. Like, that's how movies starting to be, bro. And that's why everybody is literally praising Sinners. It's the start of something new.
And that's how you know Sinners is live, because people's attention spans is low, but motherfuckers want to see that 2 hour something movie.
Because you know why? Let me tell you why. 40 likes, y'all. Let's try to get to 70. Appreciate it, Ken. W fucking moderator. I get Ken her flowers, bro. W moderator, bro. You gotta love Ken, bro.
Freddie.
Gotta give her fucking flowers, bro. She be holding this shit down, bro. Dolo. W Ken, man. So, like, I feel like with Sinners and everything like that, I feel like this movie, the reason people are going to see it back and forth, including myself, is because once it's out the theaters, which this is the last week it's in theaters, It's gonna be history. It's gonna be history, bro. You go look back on April 18th, the day it was released. If you went to go see it, be like, dang, I was a part of the project. I was a part of the hype. So when it comes 2030 or 2040, and everybody's like, man, y'all remember that movie Sinners with Michael B. Jordan and that vampire movie, like how Tales from the Hood and shit is?
Yeah.
I guarantee you, Sinners is gonna be like that. It's gonna be like, damn, that was one of them movies.
When is the last day?
I don't know. I just seen it on Twitter. They said the last day is this week for Sinners to be in. That's why I literally begged Monica, y'all. I said, Monica, because I told her I came from the theaters. I said, we got to go see Sinners together. I want to experience it with you. I want to be able to tell my son about this movie when he get older. Like, we went to go see it, and it was the best time ever. And we saw it in IMAX. It was just like, now, and Monica loves it now. I'm like, I told you, it's one of the movies you just got to see on the big screen. Don't rob yourself, man. Rush to the theaters before it get out of theaters. Go see it. Go see it, because we don't know when the next time we might get a movie like this, bruh. Screams ain't gonna do the job. Halloweens ain't gonna do the job. They done had their time. My uncle tell me about it all the time. Because where I live, where I come from, it's an old theater. It's an old Regal. Where I live, it's shut down. Rats and infested in it. It's boarded up. All that shit. And this theater is in the hood by a bodega where I come from, the Regal on Land Street. My uncle always tell me, I saw Halloween in there. Said that shit was packed. Boy, said I saw Halloween in that theater right there when I was younger. Said that boy Michael went up them stairs and all that shit. When he turned that banister, my uncle said they went crazy. When Michael went up the stairs, he turned that banister, and then he was walking and shit. My uncle said they went crazy in the theaters, bro. But I wish I was there. You feel me? But now look, Sinners is gonna be like my Halloween in my time. Like, I remember I saw Sinners in theaters, bro.
Yep.
That shit was lit.
IMAX. Woo.
I saw that shit in IMAX. I didn't get to see it on a 70 millimeter screen. I'm pissed about it because they was giving out pieces of the film, and the closest one to me is Indiana, but I've been so busy. I can't afford to drive 2 hours away to see Sinners. I saw it twice. I'm blessed to see it in IMAX because some states don't got IMAX. So I saw it in IMAX, and the movie truly is beautiful. Bro, I gotta get the poster, bro. I gotta get the Sinners poster, man. Damn, the movie is good, bro.
It's good shit.
Yeah, Michael the GOAT. I'll give it to you. Michael hold his own. Uncle Michael. Michael's like, he's in uncle stage. Like Arthur Clanham nephews to him. Michael OG. So it's like, I will say this though. Michael Myers got pulled. He got more pull than any slasher. You could say any. I swear to God, I don't care what nobody's talking about. Michael Myers has the most pull, bruh. See how he's taking a nap right now. What I will say, don't disrespect that man. Don't say he's a nobody. Don't say he ain't just had his horror shit jumping like a goddamn Super Bowl game. Don't say he ain't had them theaters jumping like a Super Bowl game. Because guess what? When you see that man back on screen and that motherfucking theme kick up, I said what I said. Yeah, Halloweens are repetitive, but I like my repetitive Halloween movies. It's my favorite franchise. All I'm going to say is he the only slasher that could do that for real, bro. Yep. He could take naps and come back to life. Like, hey, y'all, fuck what y'all just watched 4 years ago. I ain't dead. I'm back. Give me y'all money. Nobody can do that. Jason, Freddy, Ghostface, nobody can do that. What Michael Myers did, bro.
Yep. And
nobody.
And bro, he didn't got disrespected in Halloween Ends, bro. Don't disrespect him with the TV series. I don't want to hear no stupid ass rap music in the damn switching up the damn song. I don't care what rapper it is. I love a bunch of rappers, but don't put no rappers on the Halloween theme or nothing. We want the original thing. Don't fuck with the thing, man. God damn. Because you know they're gonna do some cool shit like that.
Yep.
He singing on it or some goofy shit. No.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna just say this. I swear for God, I don't do it because I'm looking forward to this TV show. It's gonna be a big thing on the channel, big thing for Halloween fans. We need this. We need Michael back. What I'm gonna say is this: even if they failed with the TV show, swear to God, he'll still come back, still sell out seats.
Yep.
That's what's crazy about Michael Myers is forever. Yep. He forever, bro. That's why I be telling people like he's our Frankenstein now. Frankenstein and them start like they go forever live through horror. Like Frankenstein and Wolfman, you know, and all those guys, Dracula. But their time is starting to become real crummy. Like they were legends. They're legends. And I think what I mean by crummy is that we know they legends. Y'all ain't got to keep telling us. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all be Frankenstein. We know. Everybody know they're literally like the ancient horror legends. Michael Myers, the one that's carrying this shit right now. You could throw Jason in there too. Freddy, because it's this big talk about Mount Rushmore horror villains right now on social media. I'm telling you, bro, I don't look at nobody with no Mount. I mean, I do, but for me to say a motherfucker Mount Rushmore, you gotta really be housing shit. Like Michael Myers is carrying this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all just see what dude just did in them theaters?
Yep.
He carrying, bro. Anytime dude is in effect, it's over, bro. All them other horror movies is pointless.
Yep. I was just telling Cal on Facebook, man, like you can't leave Pennywise off. Man, you can love Leatherface and all them, but man, Pennywise kicked it off and then Michael.
I'm about to tell you some crazy shit real quick. That's crazy about Pennywise. Let me read this super chat. Let me tell y'all some shit about Pennywise real quick. Adam said new movies and fast food got the same problem. Laziness. No care. Nah, for real. Not for real. Look, what he's saying is 100% real facts, raw facts. Read this, y'all. Everybody need to read this shit. What Adam is saying. W fucking Adam. New movies. W fucking Adam. God damn. Quote of the day. New movies and fast food got the same problem. Laziness, no care, or love for the creation. I swear to God, it's like that. Like, that's a perfect example. Bro, that shit that I know what you did last summer is fast food.
Yep.
All that shit is people they know that people go chew on that shit. As soon as they drop the poster, ooh, eat that up, eat it up, eat it up. Give us the tickets, eat it. We need the money. That's exactly what Adam is saying. Like the movies, it's not how they used to be. They're not structured with love. They're not created with structure or nothing no more. This shit is so raggedy now. Like your night swims, your imaginaries. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like the strangers.
Well,
what are y'all doing, bro?
The thing, B, when you do put up a gourmet meal mixed with soul food and all that, like Sinners, you still got motherfuckers. I don't want to try. I don't want to eat that. That's some bullshit. That's trash. You know, that's like, bro. One thing with Sinners is though, I'm gonna go tell you, they weeding motherfuckers out. Like the community, the horror community, they weeding them people out. The ones that's like, this movie's dog shit. They weeding them out because the movie's so good. The good is overpowering the negative, bro. Right. And it's like, boy, I done seen it on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Boy, they weeding them people out. It's like, this movie's trash. They hopping on their ass as soon as they
hopping on their ass. They not let them destroy it because the movie's so good. Boy, if you say Center shitty, you will get like 50,000 people looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's how it is, bro. I swear to God, like, bro. And it's to the point now, people on TikTok is clickbaiting. Like, they making a video, what's the hype about? Center suck. It's bad. And you see the whole chat, the comments, lighting their ass up.
Yeah.
It's like, what you mean is a bad movie?
And you know a lot, and we're gonna keep it real. A lot of it because of racism. They don't want to see a black movie doing good, so motherfucker has something to say.
Yeah, a lot of people
lighting their ass up like, nah, motherfucker, I don't know what you talking about. You crazy.
The movie from beginning to end, bro, it's a masterpiece, bro. And it ain't even it's music, bro. The music aspect to it. I feel like with Sinners, bro, if you don't enjoy the movie Sinners, I don't even want to say too much, bro. Like, you just got to in order to, let me say this. This is how I'm going to say it. In order for a person to enjoy Sinners, if you do enjoy Sinners, you understand the art of movies. You understand the art of horror. You understand the art of American history. You feel me? Because what Ryan Coogler did with Sinners, he showed that everything doesn't have to be a straightforward horror movie. You know, it don't have to be straightforward out the gate a horror movie. It can be, I could tell a story. I could get you pulled in. and I can make an illusion over here with some vampires, and we got a horror movie for you. And that's what I liked about it. It damn near should be in its own fucking category, bruh. Yep. Because it's like Sinners is that good. It damn near created its own fucking. Now I want to talk about that though. How Sinners created his own genre, low key, because he merged action, drama, and he brought horror as the glue to bring all that shit together. Yep. And it worked. It
all landed.
Yeah, it landed.
No plot holes.
That's why people said what just happened April 18th is fucking history, bruh. It's history. It literally is. This is the same man who did Fruitvale Station. He did Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. He did Creed. Yep. And then transitioned into horror to Ace the Test. Come on, y'all. Get that man Ryan Coogler his flowers, bruh. That man was just $200,000 in debt with movie studios and made that shit back times 100. Yep. Dude, millionaire now, bruh. Dude, off of Sinners alone, dude is a fucking millionaire, bruh.
And y'all can't lie. He did some LeBron shit. He put it all out there. Like he ain't cheat y'all. You know what I mean? He could have easily put some bullshit or something. You know what I mean? Like, man, he did like how B did with Willie. He ain't cheat y'all. He gave it his all. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and the thing is, I could tell Ryan Coogler made that movie from the soul. Like, he put it all on the line, bro. Like, you could tell, like, when he's telling his stories in his interviews about his Uncle James, his mom being raised on the West Coast in Oakland, how his family kind of came from down south, and how he heard these stories and brought them to life. Come on, bro. Respect him, bro. You got to respect him. That's it. But look, W, I don't appreciate the super. And yeah, right now how movies is being made, it's fast food, brother. And I agree with you 100%. But let me give you this super chat video. And I'm going to just say this. What you just did was some real shit. Appreciate it, bro.
Hey, do you guys know this one?
What you listening to, son?
I don't think you like it.
Well, why not? I like this new generation of music.
Now this is the real shit.
There's nothing funny about these sounds. What that person on your tape has is a medical disorder.
Watch yourself. Shake your ass. Show me what you're working with. Shake your ass.
You suck.
Man, W, my boy Adam, man. Hold up, y'all. We 4 super chats away, man. Let's see if we can get the super chats, man. It's we 4 away. Let me see. I still didn't see it. DJ, bro. You gotta run to the theater because they're gonna be pulling out the theater soon. You gotta experience this, bro.
I believe
I'm telling
you ain't seen it yet.
you gotta experience it, bro. It's one of them things where you want to actually see this. If you don't see it, you go rob yourself, bro. Yeah, Sinners is good, Grandma. I agree. Russ said, "What's up, everyone? Smash the like button if you haven't already." Hi, Brendan Siri. It's a lonely Halloween, just like the Until Dawn movie. The Until Dawn movie, man, it missed a lot of beats, but I will say it scared the bejesus out of me at times with the jump scares, but it didn't. We just played the game, so I didn't even have to play the game, to be honest, because it's a whole different movie. Kenyatta said that's why. Yeah, they still doing the show, Paula. Kenyatta said that's why they should have kept it where Michael don't die. I agree. I think it's all about the imagery and the impact on that death. When Michael died, they showed the procession and shit. And this is one thing people got to learn. All the horror villains don't got to die. People always feel like it got to be a happy ending, bro. I've been speculated with Halloween ends, bro, on a stream where I basically said, bro, I wouldn't be mad. And what's up, my guy Zaire? What's up, bro?
Zaire.
What's up, man? What's up, my guy? But I it's like you ain't gotta have a villain be killed off. I said in Halloween Ends, I wouldn't have been mad if Michael walked into the sunset.
Right.
Because it makes it more eerier and it leaves the door open for future projects. Like, you could have had him just walk away in Haddonfield, bro. It don't have to be a nail in a coffin type of thing where it's over. He's done for. Stick a fork in him. Like, you could have kept him alive, bro. You now the imagery on that character is fucked because even if you bring him back, people will remember you throw him in the meat grinder.
And you know, that's what I always say, B. I don't think they was really Halloween. They weren't really Michael fans like that. It's almost like you really ain't fuck with them for real. So it's like, oh, let me kill him. Or like you say, they probably motherfuckers just want to try to be so different that you do some stupid shit like that.
Yup. Panero said it's a good movie. If you don't like Sinners, you're a straight up hater, and that's that. Sinners is lit all around. That shit was black excellence. Will said, hey, Will said, like, you know what I'm saying? Ryan Coogler, he just one of them dudes, bro. He don't understand like that shit. What he did, you know how Rusty Cundiff did with Tales from the Hood, and then you got Jordan Peele with Get Out, bro. Dude, them even, bro. I thought Jordan Peele was putting on for the folk. Yeah. Which he still is. I'm not gonna knock him either because he definitely goddamn gave us some good shit. But boy, when you see Sinners,
that shit was good.
Yeah, they tried to boycott it. Yeah, they people, a lot of people try to stand against Sinners when it, but I ain't gonna lie, it ain't work. That shit creeping up. I think that shit has over 100 million worldwide. Already over 100 million.
Well, like what's name? He said we need to be loving one another. I said, why you can't just bring your big ass on in here? Why we gotta invite you in? What's weak as hell?
Hey, nah. He said, "Well, can you pay me then? Pay me my money."
He said,
"Pay me my money." He said, "All right." I'm gonna tell you a saying that was scary in there. Nobody ain't talking about with Sinners. When Cornbread went outside to take that piss.
Yeah.
And then he was peeing, and then you heard, is that Cornbread? Oh, Cornbread. Come over here, Cornbread. You hear the whispering. You hear the vampires like, hey, Cornbread, come over here. Hey, is that you, Cornbread? And he looking around. I would have pissed on myself with some more shit. Like, I would have left, bro. I would have ran, bro. Because everybody know when you hear shit like that, listen to me, y'all. My grandmother is from the down south. She's where the cotton grows. Fort Gaines, Georgia. I heard if y'all had to be there, that was exclusive. Thursday, I told y'all the story my grandma told us about down south. That shit is real. Yep. Hearing shit like that in the woods and down south at night, bro, that shit hit different. That motherfucker said, is that Cornbread? And he's still looking. And then what made that scene eerier, he comes to the juke joint. He said, let me in. And then they looking like, no, stay right there. He said, you got to invite me in. You ain't going to invite me in? And that's what she said. Why we got to invite your big, you didn't walk in, your big ass in here. We've been walking in and out of here the whole
day. Hey, like we can keep you out of here.
Yeah. And then when Smoke was like, yeah, you've been up in here all day, up and out of here all day. He was like, see, it be your own people. Yeah. How you gonna get home? Smoke my ride.
That part right there was showing you like we do shit like that when motherfuckers try to get some slick shit off. That's how
manipulating.
That's what hands do, boy. They try to manipulate your ass, like try to hit you with that black power shit and all that, the fist up. And
don't want to hear that. It be your own people. He was like, I don't want to hear that.
I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. They try to hit you with the Malcolm X shit and all that shit, boy. Trying to lose you like, no,
you keep all that Malcolm X, all that shit. Come on, keep that over there, bro. We talking up here. You trying to come in here and boy, I ain't gonna lie. When he ripped him out the door and he hit him with in the jaw. When he got up and his shit was hanging like I said, oh yeah, this shit. And let me tell you something else that was creepy that nobody probably peeped. Did y'all notice when Remnick was in the house? Remember, he goes to the door. He's like, let me in. I gotta go. And he goes in the house, right? Barbara goes in the back looking for her husband. Remnick sitting in a chair. Mouth bloody as hell. He was like, shh, it's gonna be all right. You see a baby crib right there. You know what that mean, right? Boy, I think Buddy done chomped her. That was it. People ain't noticed that. Yeah. It's a baby crib right there. So it's the husband on the floor. He's like, shh, he's sleeping. And he get up. Oh my God, that part was because the thing with these vampires for me, they actually didn't feel like look, like with Lost Boys, they feel like David, yeah, you got the eyebrows swelling up, the teeth, they look like vampires.
And they was still cool as hell. Though. They had like that swag to them.
and Ryan Coogler said he's a big fan of Salem's Lot. It showed in Remick with his long fingers, his red eyes, and his teeth and shit. It didn't do too much. It was almost focused on the demonic side. Like it was still vampirish, but it felt more Satanist, like vampire. Because the whole quote of the poster is "dancing with the devil," right? And the whole thing was, but Robert Johnson and shit was the Mississippi Delta blues. The blues is the devil's music, so it kind of shows. It still has vampires elements, but it kind of feels more demonish. Like the vampires felt more like with the red eyes and shit.
Yeah,
so
and the reason it seemed more demonish and like devilish is because almost like they trying to persuade you, like they coming off more as like regular human beings, like, and that's more sinister. Like like how Cornbread was like, I'm a regular mother.
Yeah, I'm a regular mother. And he came up to the door. He ain't had no scars or nothing.
Or nothing.
He was like,
manipulative as fuck. And that's like, and it's almost like a metaphor, like how manipulative we can be. Like, look, I'm a regular motherfucker. Like, nah, no, the fuck you.
Yeah, no, you like, I love Sinners, bro. That's how you know it's real. It's still my favorite vampire movie, bro.
My favorite scene was, man, bro. People don't talk about that part, how it cut real quick. Like, remember when he flew in the air? Well, what's the when she first away? He said, and then it cut.
When he got married.
Oh, man, that's my favorite scene. When she first come out there, she looking like, she intrigued, but she like, man, what the fuck am I doing? Like, and they sitting there playing that music, and it's almost like she hypnotized by that shit. She might as well should have did like this, like, oh.
He got her ass.
Motherfucker got her ass. Because the way he turned around, his eyes start glowing red. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. That's my favorite scene, though. My second favorite scene is Grace when she hit that shit when they was getting ready.
She said, I'll invite you in, motherfuckers. Boy, that part in the theater, I said, oh my God. Bruh, but you got to think of it. Monica, you know, Monica's a mother. She's the mother of my son. When she had said something, because at first I didn't like Grace. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? But then Monica was like, gotta think though, that's her baby out there. Like, as a mother, nobody could tell you shit. Yep. So it's like, I felt it then when Monty put it like that. Like, you already took my husband, you took Bo, you ain't taking my daughter, bro. We finna hop on bullshit with this. That's how we gonna do it. We gonna hop on some bullshit.
And when it come to, I always liked Grace because it's showing you like, she was invited to the cookout, even during the part where the fucking they showing all the different music. They showed Grace nodding her head like she already know, like, you know what I mean?
She was involved.
Yeah,
she was involved.
Like you know how some people you could tell like they like faking like they know about this music or that music and all that. Grace, she already knew the assignment, like that shit like embedded in her. She knew about hip hop and all that. You know what I mean? By the way, she was bobbing her head, and I feel like that was his way of trying to show her like, you might be a different race, but it all depends on like what you grew up on and shit, like what your roots is.
Yeah, that's exactly what, bro. You gotta watch when you get some time. Go down a rabbit hole of the Ryan Coogler interviews. They're very entertaining, like from Sinners. Right. Watch what he was talking about, bro. It's like a movie, damn near. Like watching his interviews, he putting a perfect picture in your head where it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it just, he's putting his picture in your head where you understand him.
Yeah, bro. Real quick, another scene that people don't bring. I hear people bring it up, but it's one of the goated scenes. I tell you what some of the goats was in that motherfucker. The Native Americans, they was on. His
on the horse.
Yeah, they said his ass.
They said, "Fuck it though." When you want to lie, you want to lie. That's why they said. They said, "Hey, is he in there?" And she was like, "No." He said, "Are you sure? Because he's not. That man's not who he said he is." He said, "He's not in here." He said, "All right." That motherfucker, that son. He said, "Hey, man, we gotta go."
Said, hey, we can't do shit for you. We trying to help you. They got the fucking. You ain't see him no more during the rest of the movie. Like, but they was on his ass though. He was almost cake mix, boy. He was running shit. Some Native Americans was on his ass. I was weak.
Word. What's up, Slick?
What's up, Slick? Man, Sinners is so good, man. We can talk about this shit.
Word is good, bro. That's why, bro. Jerry gifted some memberships, 2 memberships, 3 memberships. W Jerry, man. Appreciate it, Jerry. Jerry gifted 3 memberships. So congratulations to the ones who got the memberships. Big Head of Ken got it. Panero, and Ivory, man. W, y'all. Congratulations on those memberships. Thank you, Jerry.
Friend Ken membership.
And y'all no longer just hang in the chat. Y'all are now one of us.
Come on, he's one of us. 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 One of us.
W. So the ones who got those memberships, give this W Jerry again with the super chat. Jerry saying, "What's up? What's up, Jerry? Let's get it."
Jerry.
What's up,
Jerry?
Jerry?
Trying to come out of whorehound before y'all.
Oh my God, W Jerry in the chat. Appreciate the super chat, Jerry. And yeah, man, we 3 super chats away, y'all, so we can watch some paranormal fan films or we can watch the commercials. If we don't get it, cool. But we 3 away. Just want to throw that out there, y'all. W Jerry, appreciate the super. And what I got for you? What I got for you? Hold up, Jerry. Hold up, Jerry. Going once, going twice. We gotta go. We gotta go. Paul.
Oh, Paul. Don't leave. Oh, Paul. I can go. Jump on! Jump on! Jump on! Jump on! Really, Paul. My Paul.
W Jerry. Hold up. It was something I'm about to say about Sinners real quick. Fuck, it was something I'm about to say that was crazy.
That shit
It was
so good.
It's so much shit. So we got the vampires we just did with Remick, with the Indians.
I thought that was cool how they didn't get what's never like no supermodel ass motherfucker like gave her like she was an MVP too, boy. That was funny. Still, she had the motherfuckers eating the garlic. I was weak. Yeah, motherfuckers eating the
Nightmare.
garlic.
I said no one ever mentioned a part where Perlene was about to sing and it showed the. Oh, it was the Ernie Barnes portrait. Yeah, I peeped that when I saw this exclusive poster right here. I'm about to show y'all. Yeah, that's from Good Times. When Good Times go off, and it showed the dude. It showed him. Hold up. I got the poster right here. I'm about to show you.
Cornbread though. Grace was my first favorite. Then I gotta go with what's her name? I keep forgetting her name, B.
Who?
The snack that one that Adam was talking about.
Who, Mary?
Yeah, Mary, and then Marysville, and then I'm going with and then Cornbread was my third favorite.
I did a video on this too on TikTok. Did y'all notice this? So we got the Sinners poster, right? It's gonna be a real ring-a-ding, which I'm gonna get this poster. I'm gonna try to get it somehow, see if they sell it. But because this is a nice poster, it's replicating the Ernie Barnes poster from back in the day with Good Times. So we see Cornbread on the stage. We see Stack and Mary. We see Annie and Smoke. We see them dancing, right? And then and we see Remick in the back. They all getting down on the floor. And then look, this is the OG Ernie Barnes poster from the Good Time show.
Yep.
That's why I said, bro, dude, real live dug in his bag, bro.
Yep. Damn. Ring a ding ding. You feel me?
Yep. He dug in that bag.
Yeah, there's the ring a ding like.
Risky said, "Where can I get this poster?" Hell, I don't even know. Shit. I'm gonna try. I was trying to get it from my collection. I want it. It looks cool.
Yeah, Kenyatta don't know nothing about going to the club. You heard me? What you know about that, Kenyatta?
Yeah, I don't know, Risky. I I want the poster though. I'm gonna get the poster. But yeah, man, like Sinners was good as hell, bro. And that scene too with Mary, bro. When he said when Sammy said, I thought they was in there making love, bro. He said I thought they was in there making love. No. That part was crazy too. When Stack was when Smoke was like, hey Stack, is that you? He said, yeah, it's me. Come on, open up the door. In his head, and he's looking.
Yeah.
And you can see his neck where it got bit out at. He said, yeah, it's open. He said, it's all right. He said, how you feeling, man? He said, oh, I'm all right. He said, I'm good. I'm better now. Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Y'all don't do yourself no disservice.
That part too, when the fucking scream, when the it went up and then it showed the sky, and then it showed what's name walking forward, like the music drawn onto that part was crazy.
It was almost damn near like a. It was damn near like a. It replicated a zombie scene low key, like how they was walking up to the juke joint club.
Yeah, because they looked like zombies.
And it was crazy. Did you notice this? I did a video on this too. Did you notice that? Okay, we see at the end Smoke and Stack. Well, we see at the end Smoke. You know, he was in the army. He was in the service or whatever. He get his guns out the truck. But remember, he told Preacher Boy Sammy at the juke joint in the 90s. He said, you know, Smoke let me go. That night, Smoke let me go. So guess what? When Smoke remember at the end where Smoke was hiding, he was hiding in the woods with the gun. Remember, the Clucksmen come out and they try to open the juke joint. They're like, they ain't here. You know, the doors was locked because guess who was in there? Stack. He was in there because, think about it, he could not come outside because he was a vampire of his son. He would have ended up like Remnick. He would have got toasted. So the whole time he was in a juke joint, Smoke had hit him. Think about it like this too. Remember, he was telling Sammy like, "Hey, my brother, you let me go." We see while he's telling him that, it shows Mary running to the woods. Remember, it showed her run real quick into the woods.
Yeah,
but it didn't show Stack. That's because Stack that scene was so powerful. Stack was in the juke joint still, and that's why. When Sammy said, when was the last time you seen a son or some shit? He said, I can't remember. But he said, no. He said, when was the last time you was happy or whatever? Or some shit. I can't remember word for word. Don't quote me, y'all. He said something similar to that. And he says, my brother was alive and we could see the sun. Basically, like, I'm a vampire and I live forever. I can't enjoy sunlight, bruh.
Right.
My brother was alive. I was a regular person. I wasn't a slave to the sun where I could be outside and enjoy my life. Now I got to be in the dark and shit. So he said, that's when the last time I was happy. Yeah, that is what he said. The last time I was happy was the last time I seen the sun rise or the sun set or something. And I was with my brother. And that song kick up.
And it showed, and that's basically showing him like showing you like, no matter what you, what path
that movie good as fuck.
Yeah, what path is, because that part what you just said right there, that's showing like no matter what path you choose, it might sound like it's all peaches and cream over there.
Yep.
Still gonna be a negative to it.
Yep. I did a video on that. I was like
over there, but guess what? You was when you was over here on this side was when you was really happy for real. Because now you say that was the last time you was happy. You thought it was all peaches on this side. What you got over here?
And remember, you see Mary and Stack walk out the juke joint together, like, you know, and then we hear Sammy. He says, "Hey, Stack." He said, "You know, the last time I was happy was that night. It was the worst, but the best time of my life. I still get paralyzed thinking about it." Dang. Because he said, you know, it was the best. I played the blues, the shit with Pearline, all that was the best night. But it also was the worst night of my life.
Yeah. So B, that poses a good question. What and yo, because it's gonna be different for everybody depending on, because it's goods and best on both sides. Who you think had the better outcome in the movie, Stack or Smoke?
Yeah. See, it's like that's why I said in my video too. Like, it signifies heaven and hell, the hats, but it also is like red pill, blue pill.
Yeah,
like which it visually it shows like red pill, blue pill, like which side you would take. That's right. I'm telling y'all gotta understand it. Ryan Coogler split that shit down the middle for us. I was telling Monica the movie's based off of decisions.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God, the whole story is based on decision making. Would you been a preacher boy? Would you been a blues musician?
Yeah.
Would you been Stack? Would you been Smoke? Would you laid down with Mary? Would you not lay down with Mary? Well, you know what I'm saying? It's all decision based, bro. And look, the thing is that with me, it's a curse either way because you Stack, you get bit up, you can't live your life the way you want it, and then it shows that you will never win. No one is valid. And then with Sammy, he basically told Sammy, like, you about to die soon. He smelt him and said, I smell death on you. You should let me bite you up. You can play the blues for, like, dude, basically saying, do you love the blues that much that you will play it through hell?
Yeah.
And you know, Sammy was like, and you know, it's crazy. That's why I said Sammy sold his soul, because if you look at that cut scene, how far did you stay in the movie? Like, did you stay?
Yeah, I watched all of it.
So did you see when Sammy, he back in the church and he's singing this little light of my... So remember when it opens up, we see Sammy walking in church, and that's what the choir singing, this little light of mine. And it ends with him singing this little light of mine. But when you look at his face, it ain't no scratches on it from where Remick scratched him. Bro, I think Sammy sold his soul, bro, like Robert Johnson, bro. I'm telling you. And that don't mean he a vampire. I think he sold his soul to Papa Legba, bro. Papa Legba is basically who Robert Johnson sold his soul. It's the devil, basically, but for music.
And if you think about it, B, that's kind of like him putting like a third decision in there, showing like it ain't just red and blue. It could be like a yellow decision or orange decision. You know what I mean? Like showing like it's more than just two decisions.
Yep.
Because people are saying red W Jerry, y'all. People are saying like it's a red, blue, and a blue pill, but bro, it's other pills out here too. Yep. It ain't just two types of decisions. You know what I mean? Like, because if he sold his soul to the devil, that's a third decision.
Yep.
That's crazy.
W Jerry, man. Jerry gifted David a membership. Hey, David, congratulations, W Jerry. You're no longer just in the chat hanging, bro. You are now one of us, y'all. We about to be wrapping up, y'all. You're now one of us. This is a good ass stream. Here you go.
Come on, he's one of us. 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 One of us.
W. And then you notice that too, real quick, and we're gonna be wrapping up, y'all. So basically, remember he's talking to Remick outside, and he tells him the guy that sold you this juke joint, he a low down dirty motherfucker. Like, he ain't who he say he is. He gonna come back and try to take you out tomorrow. That's what he does. And you remember back to the beginning when Smoke and Stack, remember they go inside the juke joint before it was a juke joint. And remember, Smoke said, you one of them Klansmen? He said, they don't got clans no more. And remember, Smoke, it's a stain on the floor. People, man, go to my TikToks. I'm going to pull my TikTok after this. Go to my TikToks. I broke this movie down to nothing. When you go to that part where he's in the dough, when he's in the juke joint, you see Smoke touch the floor. He put his finger in the stain and he does this. He said, what all happened here? He said, man, you want to buy the spot or what? That was showing he took the people out that was there before, the black people that was there before that had the sawmill. He did the same thing. He take their money, come out the next day and kill them. So that's why when Smoke did this, it was blood. Yeah. And it was a slaughterhouse. Remick told him this was an old slaughterhouse, bro. So that's why the next day it was full circle showing. I feel like that's what I got out of it. It was showing that Remick was a good guy for real. Because he put them on game and said, if I bite you up, we can go get him right now. Because he ain't going to be able to do nothing to you because bullets don't hurt, bro. We going to be able to take him out. But they ignored him. The next morning, dude came with all his people. But this time, Smoke thought about it. That showed you Smoke believed Remick.
Yep.
And that's why he stood in the woods with the gun. And he was like, all right, I'm 2 steps ahead of you, bro. Dude, Remick was right. Remick was not a villain. I did a video on that. Look, I pull it up, bro. Remick is not a villain, bro.
Put in that, bro. Put your TikTok in the chat.
Yeah, it's ILIKESCARY. Yeah, I'm ILIKESCARY everywhere.
Okay. I'm gonna put mine in.
I'm easy to find. Too. Yep. Mess with Terry's, y'all. Look, I'm about to show you. Look.
How much did TikTok pay me for?
Look. Here you go, right here. Your boy almost had 200,000 followers. YouTube, y'all slipping, boy. TikTok done shot up over y'all, boy. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Look. 7 million. Here you go.
This makes Ryan Coogler's Sinners
Robert
1,000
Johnson.
times more scarier. I've always heard about on his guitar, kind of just showing him, hey, I know about music.
7 million, bro. And then everybody I seen people doing it. 7 million, bro. Then look, here go another one. Car scene.
I gotta talk about this scene.
Look, here another one.
I'm not gonna
Rare
lie,
scene
y'all.
explained 70K. Look, 300K. Anthony
It's
explained.
kind of explain the ending for Ryan Coogler.
It's the one. I know a whole bunch of people interested in the ending, like explain. Because at work, bro, was a lot of people that ain't understand It was a lot of people ain't understand Sinners. The first time they watched it, I had to tell them certain shit.
Yep, look, everybody.
Right now, I'm at AMC.
That was my second viewing. Look, I even did this. Did y'all peep? Did y'all peep this? It's another. Look, go check out this video on TikTok. Sammy ain't had no reflection in the mirror.
Yeah.
Or look, Sammy or Stack. Look. Damn. Ain't had no reflections, bro. I mean, maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, maybe it was just some editing or whatever.
Man, that gotta be true because I don't think he'll make no mistake like that.
I'm gonna show you how different YouTube is, man. I'm gonna show you. Look what I was able to do a video on.
I gotta say this. Look, we need some more of this.
14,000 views.
Oh,
look,
damn.
Even this one.
Shit.
Man, YouTube. Hey, y'all.
Bro, you talked about that too, then. You like at the end of the season 2.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, for them. Yeah. Yes, sir. I told that.
I did a Sinners breakdown over here on YouTube. It did like 1,000 views, but
I know you took it. That was soft.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. TikTok is. I thought YouTube, but TikTok, y'all, it's crazy on TikTok.
As soon as I had got done watching, I tried to type my brother's stuff in. B had took it down. I was like, solid. Because B,
I gotta start showing love, bro.
I'm like, fuck.
Start showing love, y'all. I want to start bringing that type of stuff over here, but what I tell y'all, I'm not gonna force content on y'all. So I said, you know what? Let me try with the TikTok audience. It's doing 1 million views, but 1 million views is changing. It's changing things for me, like. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like over here it's probably like Michael and Stranger Things. Over there it's like all things horror, like. But I like I said, I don't knock people for that because y'all like what y'all like, man. It is what it is. But don't do yourself a disservice and not like. Look, I'm pretty sure people in the chat like if y'all like. I mean, I hope y'all left out if y'all didn't see Sinners, but that should make y'all stupid curious. Like, god damn, that went that in depth with this movie.
Yes, sir.
Good shit, but
Grace though, boy, was the champ.
Yeah, Grace. She said, "Come here, you motherfucker." Hey. With that being said, though, lit stream, lit stream, good time, good vibes, and that's what it's all about, man. Look, we about to wrap up though. If you haven't, check out my weapons trailer reaction. I've been bringing trailers to the channel, just trying to, you know, like I said, I'll be trying to ease y'all into different type of content, and trailer reactions it's been doing well on the channel. So I mean, it's doing well, but it's just something new. Actually, also tomorrow we'll be live for Horror and Chill. Gonna be a good stream, talking some Horror and Chill.
It'll be the craziest streams. Wednesdays, boy.
Yeah, that's gonna get crazy. So,
B tomorrow, don't tell no more of them stories. We don't want to hear them scary ass stories.
We could play some horror. We could play some horror gaming tomorrow, or we could give another shot at the fan films, the scariest fan film list. we could give a shot at the scariest commercials out there, the older commercials. And this Thursday is gonna be a very, 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 very special night. Don't miss it. If you're a fan of Willie 5K celebration, hell, we might even watch Willie again, man. Together. I mean, it's 5K, man. That's a big thing for me, y'all, the fans of Willie. And yeah, man. Terry, you got anything you want to say, bro?
I love y'all. Everybody have a good night. I got to give a shout out to my Snackalicious again. Let me give a shout out to my Snackalicious. Look at me. Let me give a shout out to my Snackalicious, my friend Tori. I'm going to see her tomorrow. Everybody have a good night. Eat some good food. And everybody say goodbye to the Pink Ranger. This was some good talk, bro.
It's good shit.
Talking about Sinners was good shit. Man, I can talk about that for another hour. That was good shit. Y'all have a good night.
Year. Yep. Good night, y'all. Hey, Miss Erica, appreciate you rocking out. Kylan, this is a good stream. I can't wait for Fear Street Prom Queen and trailer. I can't wait to see that either. I'm gonna be locked in with that. You can talk about that a little bit more tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Except people who eat Snickers from this. Love you guys. Hey, good night, Kylan. Hey, follow me on all my social medias at I Like Scary, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Because we got a Facebook. By the way, too, we got a Facebook for I Like Scary. I Like Scary everywhere. Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at I Like Scary or X. Follow me on Facebook at I Like Scary. TikTok, I Like Scary. Instagram. And follow Terry on everything. Everything's Terry.
Yeah, so TikToks be crazy. He be putting out some. Man, he got some good ass. Man, I'll be locked in. I'll be having to shut it down sometimes. Like, God, he be having hella good shit. Yeah. Man, it be movie after movie, man.
The TikTok community is, I love YouTube too, but I done went to the TikTok community and really locked in, and I'm like, damn, they're amazing people over there too. They fuck with your boy, y'all. No bullshit, like, bro, they fuck with me on TikTok on the high. Like, it's crazy, bro.
Oh, bro, life, he be having some good ideas. I'm like, God damn.
So.
Glued on that motherfucker.
Follow me on TikTok, y'all. If y'all like that short form content, I've been posting shorts over here too, like, cause that's the future of content, bro. I'm sorry to tell people, like, the long form shit, bro. In a couple of years, even with movies, bro, that shit about the toilet bowl, bro. Cause of TikTok, it's TikTok. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. TikTok outdoing YouTube.
Yep.
Content wise, like just creator wise, they actually no bullshit, like. They got this formula over there where it's like it's better than YouTube, bro.
Oh, bro, the hat meaning the centers twist. The fuck? I didn't hear about this.
Gotta watch it.
Damn, see, baby having.
Yep. So yeah, man, check out my TikTok. Checking me out on all social medias. Go join Discord. Go make sure Willie gets some love too. With that being said, though, y'all, I want y'all to enjoy y'all fucking night. Yup. Enjoy y'all night. Up the final girls. Telling y'all get real over there, bro. Enjoy y'all night. I'm about to go eat some dinner and go play with my little man and chill with my son. But I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That being said, I want y'all to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. Peace.
Peace.
Till next time, y'all. Good night. Love y'all.
As a matter of fact, it was.